Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the July 2016 Bass edition of the Mystery Tackle Box. Inside every Mystery Tackle Box they include a card that tells the contents of the box and the retail value of all the baits included. The first bait in this month's box is the Strike Pro Jointed Popper. This popper is a little different than most of them you see in the fact that it's jointed there to give a little extra action. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the package here and show you all a little better what I'm talking about. As you can see, the tail section can move in and out and also wobble to the sides. It comes with a feathered treble on the rear, which is always good. It's in the Baby Bass paint scheme. There's a few things that strike me when I first look at this. I've never fished with these before, so I can't speak to the effectiveness of it yet. But it's designed differently than a lot of poppers and other topwater baits you see. This one actually has water passages that come through at the mouth of it and out through the gills, almost like a real fish. I personally have never had a popper quite like this, and definitely am looking forward to giving it a try on the water, and then we'll see what happens. The next bait in this box is the Reaction Strike Jerk Spin. This is quite a unique take on the jerk bait here. Quite different. We'll get it out of the package here so I can show you. As you can see, the body of it is very much like a regular jerk bait that you'd fish with. As you can see, it doesn't have a lip. It's got a blade on it, kind of in an underspin setup. It doesn't have a front treble hook, it's just got the two back here. It's very interesting. I've never fished one quite like this. Definitely looking forward to giving it a try. Here, trying to see what color it's in here. It's copper green shad is the coloration on it. Like I say, quite interesting looking bait. I'll try it out and let you all know what I think, but I think it should do nicely. The next thing we have in the box is the Bass Attacker U-tailed worm. These worms look to be about a 4 or 5 inch worm in a green color, and I don't know if you can make it out there, but it's also got purple and green flake in it. As you can see, pretty good looking worm. Super useful. There's so many different ways you could fish it. Texas rig, Carolina rig, rig it weightless, just endless options as far as that goes. Can't wait to fish with these. I almost guarantee they'll catch fish. You can't go wrong with the old school worm there. The next bait we have in the box is the Fishing Physics Straight-tailed worm. These worms come packed in earthworm scent. They're actually not made out of your typical rubber or silicone like mini baits. They're supposed to be made out of a formulated hydrogel. I actually have another pack of these in a different color that I've used before. I want to go ahead and tell you all Make sure if you use it to put it back in the liquid, where these aren't a rubber like mini worms are. They'll dry out very quickly when not in use, and they get rock hard if you don't keep them inside the scent. Plus, it's always good to keep the scent charged up anyhow, keep them smelling like earthworms. These I find best. I like to fish them weightless. I'll use a 4/0 extra wide gap worm hook and toss them out weightless, like I say, so they've got a slow sinking flutter as they go down. The last bit of tackle in the box here is the Reaction Strike Porky's Revenge Shaky Heads. These shaky heads are in a 4/0 size and they weigh 3/16 of an ounce. I don't know if you all have had any experience with shaky heads, but it's an excellent alternative to the Texas rig when you need something to look just a little different. The Texas rig tends to lay flat in the water, very horizontal presentation, whereas these, they leave the tail of the bait you rig them on sticking up. That way it looks like a small fish face down feeding at the bottom. Very excellent technique to use. A little something different for the fish, and sometimes different's good, guys. That's it as far as the bait goes in the box. Of course, you get your match the hatch scratch off. I didn't win on this one, but better luck next time, I suppose. Hopefully one of you guys might win. They give you a nice sticker for putting on any of your gear that you feel like putting it on. And of course, every box comes with the Dibble Digest, which gives you a few little informative bits about fishing, structure to fish, different things such as that. This one covers tips for bank fishing. Let's see, tips on fishing deep structure. Let's see, tips on how to choose the proper rod for the presentation you're using. Different rigging techniques, and tips on color selection for your baits. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Tune in again. I appreciate all your support and hope to see you again soon.